Alright everyone, welcome back to another video. Today this is going to be Resimulating Australian Survivor Champions versus Contenders 2. Yay! AKA Australian Survivor 2019. The last season I gotta do before I can at least do Australia versus the world, because, you know, I guess we are gonna do that one. Ideally, like the Brand Steals for All Stars, bring the Braun, and all the other seasons up till before Australia versus the world were on here, so I could do videos on those. But here we are. But there are people who are on AU versus the world who are on this season, so we might as well do it. So, and literally these three are they're right in a row. So. Yeah. Anyways, let's get straight into the video here. I know this is gonna take a while. Also, I recorded a smaller, or like I tried. This is my second take of this video, and like I like the first take is like, I don't know, 20 seconds long of me messing up my intro. So maybe I'll just post that as an unlisted video. So if you want to go look at it, it might be in the playlist. So. Okay, it might be in the Australian Survivor playlist or something, or I don't know. But yeah, let's get into the video. Resimulating Australian Survivor, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Simon finds a Champions Tribe hidden immunity idol. This can be played at Tribal Council before the votes are read. So, good for Simon. He already has an idol. He probably found an idol 5 minutes into the game. Alright. Contenders Tribe wins the reward. It's a survival startup kit and Flint. Immunity challenge. Champions win that. Janine and Nova have a minor disagreement. Anastasia and Susie bond strongly. David is impressing the rest of the team, and an alliance of Abby, Anastasia, Andrew, David, and Susie forms. This is the first alliance, and it's strength 5. We'll see how long it lasts. Casey and Sarah have a minor disagreement, has a lasting impact, and Laura has a major meltdown. Okay, Tribal Council, here we go. First vote, Laura, John, Laura, John, Laura, that's it. So Laura's out of the game. Oh, that major meltdown forced her out of the game. So pause and read if you want. So Casey, Daisy, Hannah, Harry, John, Matt, Samantha, Sarah, and Sean all voted for Laura. Well, Andy, Baden, and Laura voted for John. Good for that. Good for all of them. Alright, let's get into, here we go. Episode 2 of the game, of this season. Champions Tribe wins reward. They win a tarp, fishing kit, and material to build a raft. Okay. Champions Tribe wins immunity. Again. Steven finds the Contenders Tribe limited hidden immunity idol. This can be played at any... What? Any tribal council for the designated tribe before the votes are read. Okay. Interesting. Luke and Ross have a small fight. Anastasia and Susie bond strongly. And Abby leaves this alliance. And a new alliance forms of David, Janine, Susie, and Anastasia. So they're basically just left E.T. or Andrew out of this. His name's I think they call him E.T. in the story. Samantha finds an idol. Good for her. Maybe she got a confessional in this one. But it's a Champions Tribe limited hidden immunity idol. So it has to be played on the Champions Tribe. Okay, interesting. Baden and Harry find something in common. And Harry rests at camp to restore his energy. Alright, so Andy, Harry, Andy, Harry, oh, Harry, Harry. Oh dear, Harry's out of the game. Well, isn't he? It's him or Henry who's on EU Redemption. Like, that, no. I like Harry. So, Andy, Daisy, Hannah, Matt, Samantha, and Sean all voted for Harry. Well, Baden, Casey, I think. Harry, John, and Sarah all vote for Andy. Alright, I'm just going to search up AU Redemption. Yeah, he is on AU Redemption. That's sad. He's already out of this season. He probably wouldn't be on that season in this case. So, yeah, Samantha from Amazing Race, Australia, Season 1, has an idol. Contenders tribe wins immunity, or wins reward, and they win immunity. Messed up my words there, but it's actually correct. E.T. and Susie find something in common. Janine leaves this alliance. Steven rests at camp. Janine is medically evacuated from the game due to an injury. Oh dear. Well, Tribal Council is probably going to be canceled, maybe. Andy and Casey have a major fight as a lasting impact. John and Matt have a minor disagreement, and that has a lasting impact. Casey and Hannah bond slightly. So, Tribal Council canceled because Janine is no longer in the game. Anyways, so let's move into this episode here. Episode 4. Yeah. So, okay. Contenders wins reward, chocolate, and marshmallows. The winning tribe can share the reward with one player from the losing tribe. They choose Pia. Good for them. Contenders tribe also wins immunity. So, champions heading to tribal. David and Luke bond strongly. Good for them. Abby is impressing the rest of the team. And a new alliance is formed, guys! Of Abby, Nova, and Ross. What a great alliance that is. Hannah finds an idol. Good for her. Matt and Sean bond slightly. He has a lasting impact. John and Matt have a small fight. Is a lasting impact. Alright, Tribal Council. If anyone has an idol or advantage you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Hey, Jonathan, I'm going to play my idol. This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast against Simon will not count. I'll read the votes. Simon does not count. 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 Susie. One vote Susie. Pia. One vote Susie. One vote Pia. Susie. 2 votes Susie. 1 vote Pia. 1 vote left. Third person voted out of Australian Survivor Champions versus Contenders 2. Susie. 3 votes is enough. It's 3 votes, and that is enough for tonight's Tribal Council. Need to bring me a torch. Susie, tribe has spoken. Time to go. Alright. So, Abby voting for Susie. Actually, let's just scroll to the bottom. You can pause and read if you want to look at images, guys. But here we go. So, Anastasia, David, E.T., Luke, Pia, Steven, and Susie all voting for Simon, while Abby, Nova, Ross all vote for Susie, and Simon votes for Pia. Alrighty. So we're down to 20. Okay. Contenders win the reward. Fish and chips. The Steven transfers the Contenders tribe eliminated him in the idol to Casey. Or it could be Cassie, I guess. I don't know. Contenders tribe wins immunity. Okay. E.T. and Luke bond slightly. Simon and Steven find something in common. Lasting impact. And the alliance of Anastasia and David dissolves. So, and a new alliance of Abby, Ross, Simon, and Steven forms at strength 6. Okay. Matt is impressing the rest of the team. John and Matt have a major fight. So I guess John's not impressed though. It's lasting impact. Andy and Hannah bond strongly. And then Matt, Sarah, and Sean form an alliance here. Or at strength 6. So yeah. Sean Hampson, the guy who came back for Australian Survivor Heroes vs. Villains. Alright. Here we go. First of all, Anastasia. Ross. Anastasia. Ross. Or Anastasia. Start over. Anastasia. Ross. Anastasia. Anastasia. Ross. Ross. Anastasia. Ross. Anastasia. Anastasia is voted out. Okay. So, let's scroll to the bottom here. And Abby, Luke, Novak, Ross, Simon, and Steven all voted for Anastasia. Anastasia, David, E.T., and PF all voted for Ross. I thought David and Luke were bonding, so... Okay. Well, this is... The E.T. and David alliance is strength 7. Interesting. Champions win a reward is burgers and ice cold beer. Champions also win immunity. Steven finds an idol. Good for him. E.T. is impressing the rest of the team. David and Simon have a small fight. Okay. Matt has a major meltdown. Andy is impressing the rest of the team. Andy and Sean have a minor disagreement. And it has a lasting impact. Okay. Alright, the votes. Sarah. John. Sarah. John. Sarah. John. 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 John is voted out. And then we'll go to the bottom here. So Andy, Baden, Hannah, Matt, Samantha, Sarah, and Sean all vote for John. Well, Cassie, Daisy, and John all vote for Sarah. Okay. And there's a twist. It's a tribe swap, isn't it? Yeah. New tribes are randomly assigned. So in the new champions tribe, we have Abby, Cassie or whatever her name is, Daisy, Hannah, Matt, Nova, Ross, Sarah, and Steven. What a great tribe this is. What a fantastic tribe this is, guys. This is just the best tribe in the history of Australian Survivor. E.T., Andy, Baden, David, Luke, Pia, Samantha, Sean, and Simon all form the new Contenders tribe. Alrighty. Okay. Well, this is a strength 8 alliance now. Contenders tribe wins immunity. Okay. Daisy and Steven bond strongly, lasting impact. Luke is impressing the rest of the team. Tribal Council. First vote. Casey, Abby, Daisy, Abby, Cassie, Abby, Casey, Abby, Casey. There's a tie, a revote. Casey, Abby, Abby, Casey, Abby, Casey. We're gonna go to okay. Casey out. Now I don't. I'm sorry if I'm getting her name wrong. All right, so Abby voting for Casey both times. Casey voting for Abby. Oh, so Abby couldn't vote on the revote. So yeah, these two couldn't vote on the revote. Daisy voting for Abby both times. Hannah voting for Casey both times. Matt voting for Abby both times. Nova voting for Casey both times. Ross voting for Casey both times. Sarah voting for Abby both times. And Steven switched his vote, so he voted Daisy for the first time and voted for Cassie on the revote. So, yeah. Alrighty. Okay. We're episode 8 now. This is kind of going a little slower, but it's fine. We'll just move on. Contenders Trav wins a reward. Pastries coffee at Survivor Cafe. Contenders Tribe wins immunity. Noah finds the Contenders Tribe limited hidden immunity idol. This has to be played at a tribal council designated for the designated tribe before the votes are read. Okay. Abby and Ross have a minor disagreement. Daisy and Nova find something in common. Abby and Daisy have a small fight. And a new alliance of Daisy and Steven forms at strength 7. Okay, so Andy and Pia have a major fight. Okay, Pia and Samantha bond strongly, and Pia and Samantha bond slightly again as a lasting impact. So, yeah, they're bonding. So, interesting. Good for her. Good for them. Internet. Oh dear. No. God. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh, it seems to be working. Okay. Anyone has an idol or an advantage you'd like to play it? Now would be the time to do so. Gentlemen. I'm going to play this idol for Matt. This is a hidden immunity idol. Anyone's cast. This is a hidden immunity idol. Anyone's cast for Matt will not count. Jonathan. Me too. I'm going to play mine. This is for myself. This is also a hidden immunity idol. Anyone's cast against Steven will not count. Alright, the vote. First vote. Matt does not count. Matt does not count. Matt does not count. Steven does not count. Steven does not count. Steven does not count. Nova. One vote Nova. One vote left. Seventh person voted out of Australian Survivor Champions versus Contenders 2. Nova. 2 votes tonight. Need to bring me a torch. Nova. Travis spoken. Wow. Okay. Alright, so Abby, Noah, Ross voting for Matt. Well, Hannah, Matt, Sarah voting for Steven. And Daisy and Steven voting for Nova. So, Nova's out of the game. Okay. Yeah. This is a Strength 9 alliance now. Interesting. Contenders Tribe wins reward. They win toasted sandwich making kit and souvenir plates with messages from their loved ones. Contenders Tribe wins immunity. Samantha transfers the Champions Tribe eliminated hidden immunity idol to Matt. Okay. Hannah finds an idol. Good for her. Or it's the Champions tribe. Okay, yeah. Yeah, she finds it out. Good for her. Ross and Sarah find something in common. Matt and Steven also find something in common. And a new alliance, or this alliance of Matt, Sarah, and Sean Hampson dissolves. Interesting. Okay, Simon finds an idol. Good for him. E.T. and Luke have a small fight. E.T. and David have a small fight. Both have lasting impacts. E.T. and Simon bond slightly. It has a lasting impact. Interesting. We'll see what happens. What the fuck? The winning tribe will vote to kidnap one member of the losing tribe. Idols cannot be played at this vote. Okay. So Matt, Sarah, Matt, Sarah, Matt, Sarah. Why do you want Sarah on your tribe? Okay. Sarah tribe has spoken. She will now be kidnapped to the Contenders tribe. Why is Sarah? Why is it Sarah who's getting kidnapped? Okay. I know she survived a tsunami, but also, like, what? Okay. Andy, Baden, E.T., Luke, Simon. I'll vote for Sarah. Will David, Pia, Samantha, and Sean vote for Matt? Okay, so yeah, new tribe divisions there. Obviously, we're destined for a non-alim at some point here. This is the Strength 9 Alliance too, guys. What the hell happened here? This alliance is going to dissolve at some point. If their loyalty, like, it was at Strength 9, I'm pretty sure, right? So, Champions tribe wins immunity. Okay. Steven finds the Contenders tribe illuminated hidden immunity idol. Good for him. So, yeah. Daisy has a major meltdown. Quits the game as a result. Okay. Daisy's out of the game, and this round is kind of just... Okay. Baden and Sean bond slightly, and a new alliance of David, Luke, and Sean Hansen form. Best alliance in the history of the show, guys. Strength 7. Good job. So, Tribal Council obviously canceled because, Daisy quit the game. Okay. We're good. Things are going fine. Oh, and that alliance doesn't exist anymore. Okay. Oh, this is a Strength 7, so they're repairing their relationship. Contenders wins a reward. They win a private viewing of their loved ones' videos from the home at the Survivor Cinema. Oh, please tell me David. Is David on here? David's on the tribe, guys! There is a hidden immunity idol hidden at the popcorn machine. Simon finds it. Simon has idols this season, guys. That's just what it is. Contenders tribe wins immunity. Okay. So Matt has a major meltdown. Steven also has a major meltdown. And and this alliance of Abby, Ross, Simon, and Steven dissolves. Okay. Interesting. I'm actually kind of enjoying this one. I know last one I wasn't enjoying it as much. I know. David and Pia have a small fight. David and Sarah bond strongly. Andy is impressing the rest of the team. Samantha works hard at camp and becomes tired. Okay. Anyone has an idol and advantage, like to play it? No, they're not. Anyone has an hidden immunity idol and like to play it, now with the time to do so. Okay. First vote. Steven. Matt. Steven. Do with Steven. One with Matt. Ninth person voted out of Champions versus Contenders. Steven. Need 3. That's enough. Need to bring a torch. Wow. How many advantages did he have? So he's unanimous, guys. Holy shit. I'm actually... So, what tribe is this? Champions. So, let's look... He had an idol, right? Yeah, he had an idol. Wow. It was probably just because of the major meltdown then. Wow, that's kind of insane. But the one tribe's kind of getting demolished here. So, yeah, this is a Strength 8 alliance of Abby and Ross. With so he has 2 idols. Simon has 2 idols. Okay, this alliance is probably going to dissolve, right? It's back at Strength 6. VT and David. But this alliance is at Strength 7 of David, Luke, and Sean Hampson. And like David and Luke are in full in. Well, Sean's at strength loyal at level 6 of loyalty. But yeah, wow. Contenders tribe wins reward. They win a trip to the Survivor pub. Champions wins immunity. Interesting. Okay. Abby finds an idol. Oh, it's a limited hit immunity idol. They have. Okay. Hannah and Ross bond slightly. Hannah and Matt have a major fight. Abby and Ross find something in common. Okay, so E.T. and Andy find something in common. This alliance of E.T., Andy, Baden, Luke, and Simon forms at Strength 7. And Baden works hard at camp and becomes tired. Alright, Tribal Council. Here's how it's gonna go. First vote. Pia, Sarah, Pia. Pia is out of the game. The winner of the season is out of the game, guys. Okay. Pause and read if you feel like it. But Pia and Samantha voting for Sarah. Everybody else voting for Pia. Okay. We are at episode 13 now. So I'm expecting another non-LM quite soon here. So they're all in on this alliance. So Simon's playing, or Luke playing both sides. Contenders wins immunity. This is the last round to use it. Okay. Okay. Abby impressing the rest of the team. I forgot to read that. Samantha and Sean bond strongly, lasting impact. Andy and Luke have a minor disagreement, and E.T. and Luke find something in common. It has a lasting impact. Okay. Trouble count. If anyone has an idol advantage, you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Jeff. If anyone has an idol, if anyone has an immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Jonathan, don't say advantage, guys. So, Jonathan, I'm gonna play my idol. I'm down to full. I have to play it. This is a hidden immunity idol. Anyone's cast against Matt will not count. Jonathan, I'm also gonna be playing my idol tonight. This is a hidden mini. This is also a hidden mini idol. Anyone's cast against Sarah will not count. What were the votes? First vote, Hannah does not count. Hannah does not count. Hannah does not count. Matt does not count. We have 0 votes. Cast against anyone. Here's how it's gonna work. Here's how it's gonna vote. Work. Ross and Abby, you two will now. There's going to be a revote between Ross and Abby, so you can only vote Ross and Abby. You can't vote. So Matt, Hannah, go vote. I'll go count the votes. Okay, I'll read the votes. Let's vote. Ross. One vote Ross. One vote left. Abby. Wait. Oh. Okay, because they didn't... But they could only vote for... Okay. Never mind. Ross. 2 votes Ross. 1 vote left. 11th person voted out of Australian Survivor Champions Contenders. 2 Ross. Can you bring me a torch? Wow. Okay. That's a little weird, though. Don't you think? Like, I don't think they should have been able to vote. I think it should have gone straight to maybe like a fire making challenge or something. I don't know. But, so Abby voting for Hannah, then Ross. Hannah voting for Matt, then Ross. And Matt voting for Hannah, then Ross. And Ross voting for Hannah, then Abby. Okay. That was kind of an interesting vote. Ooh, the merge! The merge! Yeah! Okay. I'm surprised this alliance has not broken up at this point, to be honest. But yeah. We got all these alliances going on. Okay, Simon wins the reward. He wins a crate containing all the temptations at the reward challenge and an immunity idol. And a hidden immunity idol. Bruh. Sarah wins immunity. How? What? Samantha finds an idol. Okay. How many idols does... Simon has 3 idols. What? He's stacked. How? What's the most amount of idols someone held in their possession at one time? Like, honestly, what is the number? I don't know. But, holy crap. He has 3 hidden immunity idols. 3! Holy crap. What? Imagine if he goes home with all 3 of them. That would be insane. Baden and Simon have a major fight. It's lasting impact. Okay. Off to a great start. Abby and Andy have a binary disagreement. Lasting impact. E.T. and David find something in common and has a lasting impact. A new alliance of Andy, Hannah, and Simon forms. Strength 7. Andy has full loyalty. Strength 8 of loyalty to that alliance. And both the others have strength 6. Okay. Tribal Council. Everyone has an idol, or anyone has a hidden immunity idol and like to play it. Now is the time to do so. Okay, are the votes? Not. Well, Abby. 2 votes Abby. 1 vote Matt. Hannah. 2 votes. We're tied. 2 votes Hannah. 2 votes Andy. Or Abby. 1 vote Matt. 3-way tie at this point. Matt. 2 votes Matt. 2 votes Andy. Abby. 2 votes Hannah. Abby. That's 3 votes Abby. 2 votes Hannah. 2 votes Matt. Hannah. He votes Abby. 3 votes Hannah. 2 votes Matt. Hannah. 4 votes Hannah. 3 votes Abby. 2 votes Matt. Matt. That's 4 votes Hannah. 3 votes Abby. 3 votes Matt. 12th person voted out. Out of Australian Survivor Champions versus Contenders to Hannah. It's 5. That's enough. Need to bring the torch. Hannah. Tribe has spoken. Time to go. Okay, that was kind of interesting. Okay. Abby voting for Hannah there. E.T. voting for Matt. Andy voting for Abby. Baden voting for Matt. David voting for Matt. Hannah voting for Abby. Luke voted for Hannah. Matt voted for Hannah. Samantha voted for Hannah. Abby voting for Hannah. Sean voting for Hannah. And Simon voting for Abby there. So, okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. We're on episode 15. It's still insane how they have... Simon has 3 idols. This is at strength 7 again. Okay. This is Andy and Simon's alliance, strength 9. And okay. Andy wins a reward, shares it with Simon and Baden. Andy shares the reward with... Okay. They win MGZ SUV and a fully loaded picnic basket. Each? Interesting. Okay. Sarah wins immunity again. Okay. Andy and Simon bond slightly. David and Sarah bond strongly. David and Luke have a major fight as a lasting impact. So is that alliance going to dissolve then? Interesting. We'll see. Probably. Okay. If anyone has an idol and advantage, if anyone has an hidden idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Jonathan, I'm playing an idol tonight. I'm playing this for myself. This is a hidden mini idol. Anybody's cast against Simon will not count. Jonathan. I have something in my pocket too. I'm going to play this idol for Sean. This is also a hidden mini idol. Anybody's cast against Sean will not count. Over the votes. First vote, Abby. Samantha. 2 votes Samantha, 1 vote Abby. We're tied. 2 votes Abby, 2 votes Samantha. Samantha, 3 votes Samantha, 2 votes Abby. Abby, we're tied again. 3 votes Abby, 3 votes Samantha. Samantha, 4 votes Samantha, 3 votes Abby. 5 votes Samantha, 3 votes Abby. 13th person voted out of Australian Survivor Champions vs. Contenders 2 and the first member of the jury. Samantha, 6, that's enough, need to bring the torch. Shark faces everywhere! You played the idol with the wrong person. Samantha, tribe has spoken. Time to go. Wow, guys. Abby voting for Samantha. E.T. voting for Samantha. Andy voting for Abby. Baden voting for Samantha. David voting for Samantha. Luke voting for Samantha. Matt voting for Samantha. Samantha voting for Abby. Sarah voting for Abby. Or Samantha, rather. Sean votes for Abby. Sean votes for Samantha. Okay. Or Simon votes for Samantha, rather. Okay. So, this is a strength 8. This is a strength 6 now, because... Like, this is probably going to dissolve, because David and Luke had a major fight, right? So, we'll see how this goes. Okay. I have a feeling this might be an all-in, because there's only immunity challenge, but we'll see. Yeah, some good alliances going on here. Sean wins immunity. Okay. E.T. and Baden find something in common. Yeah. Luke leaves the alliance. Yeah, we knew this was going to happen, right? Yeah, this was definitely going to happen. Okay. Anyone has an idol, or if anyone has a hidden immunity idol, you'd like to play it, now we're the time to do so. Jonathan. I'm playing this idol for Andy. You have two idols? Popcorn machine. Whoa. This is a hidden mini idol. This is a hidden mini idol. Anyone's cast against Andy will not count. Over the votes. First vote. Matt. Sarah. 1 vote Matt, 1 vote Sarah. Abby. Abby. 2 votes Abby, 1 vote Matt, 1 vote Sarah. Abby, 3 votes Abby. Sarah, 3 votes Abby, 2 votes Sarah, 1 vote Matt. So we're tied. 3 votes Sarah, 3 votes Abby, 1 vote Matt. Matt, 3 votes Abby, 3 votes Sarah, 2 votes Matt. Sarah, that's 4 votes Sarah, 3 votes Abby, 2 votes Matt, 1 vote left. 14th person voted out, and the second member of the jury. Sarah, 5 votes is enough. Need to bring me torch. Sarah, Travis spoken. Okay, interesting. So Abby voting for Sarah, E.T. voting for Sarah, Andy voting for Abby, Baden voting for Matt, David voting for Sarah, Luke voting for Matt, Matt voting for Sarah, Sarah voting for Abby, Sean voting for Sarah, and Simon voting for Abby. Okay, interesting there. I should mention that obviously Luke is a returning player on the season. I never mentioned that until now for some reason, but he was on 2017. Then he came to this season here on Champions vs. Contenders 2. Abby finds an idol. So Simon misplayed 2 idols now, guys. So that's kind of insane, isn't it? You have a reward challenge. I don't care about the pairs. Abby does not participate. Reward by. What the fuck? Okay. Sean wins immunity. Okay. For some reason there wasn't a next button or whatever. So Baden has a major meltdown. Baden and Matt have a small fight. Lasting impact. Okay. Simon misplaces another idol here. Okay. First vote, Baden, Matt, Baden, Abby, Matt. 2 votes, Baden, 2 votes, Matt, 1 vote, Abby. Abby. 2, Abby. Matt. Matt is voted out. 15 person voted out, 3rd member of the jury. Matt. Need to bring me torch. Matt. Travis spoken. Okay, so Abby voting for Matt, sorry. Abby voting for Baden, rather. Eden voting for Matt, or E.T. voting for Matt. Eden was on Titans v Rebels, guys. Andy voting for Abby. Baden voting for Matt. David voting for Matt. Luke voting for Matt. Matt voting for Baden. Sean voting for Abby. Simon voting for Abby. Okay. Yeah. I'm actually having fun with this one, guys. This is another reward challenge. Is it good? Okay. Group 3 wins. And they share it with these 2. Okay. So, okay. Survivor's Ball. Sean wins immunity. He seems to be winning quite a few immunity challenges here. Simon impressing the rest of the tribe. Abby and Simon bond slightly. Same thing. Andy and Sean bond slightly. Lasting impact. Okay. Rubber Council. First vote. If anyone has an idol or if anyone has an immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now we're the 90s. So, Jonathan. You have how do you get 3 idols? I'll play this idol for myself. This is a hidden idol. Any of us cast against Simon will not count. You just find idols and you play them. Or the most. Jonathan, hold up. I'm playing my idol too. This is also a hidden mini idol. Any votes cast against Abby will not count. Okay, I will read the votes. But though, Abby does not count. Abby does not count. Abby does not count. Abby does not count. Andy. One vote Andy. Luke. We're tied. 1 vote Luke, 1 vote Andy. David. 1 vote Andy, 1 vote David, 1 vote Luke, 1 vote left. 16th person voted out of Australian Survivor Champions versus Contenders. Luke, Travis spoken. Wait. You will be going to Exile Beach to compete for an opportunity to return. Wow, I wasted my idol. You wasted 3 idols, buddy. I'll be back. So Luke heading to Exile Beach or whatever it is. All right. So Abby voting for Abby. Sorry, Abby voting for Andy. Et voting for Abby. Abby voting for Andy. Et voting for Abby. Andy voting for Abby. Baden voting for Abby. David voting for Luke. Luke voted for David. Sean voted for Luke. Simon voted for Abby. Okay, so Simon's misplayed all three of his idols. That's quite insane. I'm having so much fun. I don't know if you can tell, but like this is so fun, guys. We just love this season. Sean wins immunity again. Good for Sean. He's winning a lot of immunities. Abby and ET have a small fight, lasting impact. Okay, I'm really enjoying this. Honestly, this is so fun. But if my internet dies, we might end the fun early. And I hope not, because I'm really having fun. And I want this to be like the best episode ever at this point. Come on. Oh, there we go. It's finally loaded. Okay. If anyone has an idol and advantage, if anyone hasn't hit him in the idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so. Jonathan. Just kidding. Don't have anything. What a fake out, Simon. It definitely wasn't a mistake on my part, guys. Me saying that. Alright, I'll read the votes. For the vote, Baden. Abby. 1 vote Baden, 1 vote Abby. Abby. 2 votes Abby, 1 vote Baden. Baden. 2 votes were tied. 2 votes Baden, 2 votes Abby. Abby. 3 votes Abby, 2 votes Baden. 17th person voted out. Australian Survivor Champions versus Contenders. Abby. 4, that's enough. Need bring torch. Abby. Travis Logan. You'll be going to Exile Beach to compete for an opportunity to return. Thanks, Jonathan. I'm gonna win this game. Win against Luke. Get back in here, and we're gonna kick ass. I'm doing confessionals, guys. This is great. Abby votes for Baden, or Abby voted for Baden. ET voted for Abby, and he voted for Abby. Baden voted for Abby. David voted for Baden. Sean voted for Abby. Simon voted for Abby. Okay, so yeah. Come on, internet. Okay. So I'm assuming we're getting the Exile each. So, okay. So they compete to see who returns to the game. Luke wins and will return to the game. So Luke is back in the game. Abby's out for good. All right, and is on the jury. Baden finds an idol. Good for him. Okay. So we got this Strength 7 Alliance. And, yeah. Interesting. Okay. Baden wins immunity. So are they going to target Sean, maybe? Ooh, Baden and Sean have a minor disagreement. ET has a major meltdown. And ET leaves this alliance. Wow. Okay, so is ET going to get voted out? ET or Sean? But, like, you know what? If, like, I might be voting out Sean here because he proven to be really good in challenges here. So let's see how it goes. I'm kind of excited to see how this goes here. Everyone has an aisle around. Okay, are we the votes? Okay, let's vote. Sean. 2 votes Sean. Luke. 2 votes Sean, 1 vote Luke. Sean. 3 votes Sean, 1 vote Luke. Luke. 3 votes Sean, 2 votes Luke. Luke. We're tied. 3 votes Luke, 3 votes Sean, 1 vote left. 18th person voted out in Australian Survivor Champions was Contenders and the 5th member of the jury. Sean, need to bring me a torch. Sean, Travis spoken. Time for to go. Okay, guys, this is kind of fun. E.T. voting for Luke. Abby vote. Oh, okay, I keep messing up my words. So, E.T. voted for Luke. Andy voted for Sean. Baden voting for Sean. David voted for Luke. Luke voted for Sean. Sean voted for Luke. Simon voted for Sean. Okay, we're down to the actual final 6 guys. Is it all guys? Baden finds the safety without power advantage. This allows the holder or player of the choice to leave tribal council before the votes are cast. This makes him unable to be eliminated, but they will not vote. Okay. Okay, this is a strength. I thought this alliance was gonna break up a long fucking time ago, but I don't know if it is at this point. But is it? It's all guys, I believe, right? Andy wins immunity. Andy and Baden bond slightly. E.T. and David find something in common. Luke and Simon bond strongly. Yeah, it's all guys. That's kind of insane. And funny enough, that Luke and David, who I think, like, both of them on AU versus the World, are in the final 6, guys. And Andy returns for Blood v. Water, but we know this is kind of fun. We're having fun, guys. We're having fun. Oh, Baden. Okay, it is time to vote. Wait, Jeff, Jonathan. We have an advantage. It's safety without power allows me to leave tribal council, but I won't vote. So I'll be safe. This is the safety without power advantage. Any votes cast against Baden will not count. So you cannot vote for Baden, but he will not vote, and he is leaving tribal council. Baden, grab your torch, head back to camp. Okay, time to vote. Andy, you're up. Anyone has an hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now is the time to do so. Okay, are the votes? First vote, Luke. E.T. 1 vote Luke, 1 vote E.T. Luke, 2 votes Luke, 1 vote E.T. E.T. tied, 2 votes E.T., 2 votes Luke, 1 vote left. 19th person voted out of Australian Survivor Champions vs. Contenders 2 and the 6th member of the jury. E.T. Need room torch. E.T. Tribe has spoken. Time to go. Time for you to go. Okay. So E.T. voted for Luke. Andy voted for E.T. David voted for Luke. Luke voted for E.T. And Simon voted for E.T. Okay. So here you go. Here. Final 5 of Andy, Baden, David, Luke, and Simon. Okay. Here we go, guys. kind of getting closer to the end here. Simon wins immunity. It's the domino effect challenge. Interesting. Andy and Luke have a major fight as lasting impact. Luke is impressing the rest of the team, though. Okay. Andy and Luke bond slightly? Lasting impact. Interesting. So they're on the good terms or not? Simon shockingly quits the game? What? I'm shocked. This is insane. What? Is he on the he's on the jury, right? Simon's no longer in the game. Tribal Council has been canceled. What? That is insane. Holy shit, guys. Okay, so final four. We have a final four of Andy, Baden, David, and Luke. I think Baden made it to the final tribal, right? So, okay. Here we go, guys. Let's go. This is insane. Luke wins immunity. Okay. Andy and Baden bond slightly. And then Luke joins this alliance. Who's going home, guys? Make your guess. David works hard and can't become sorry. Okay, my guess is David goes home. Let's see what happens. No idol can be played, by the way. So, vote. David, Andy, David. David's voted out. 20% voted out. The Australian survivor. How many is the Contenders and the 7th member of the jury? David. David, Travis spoken. Wait, I thought I said 6. Okay, is he on the jury or not? I don't know if he is. We'll see, I guess. So it was a unanimous vote on David. So David's out of the game. There we go. Final 3 of Andy, Baden, and Luke. We have one more round of gameplay because obviously the Australian Survivor had final 2s, which I think is the superior way. Everyone's in alliance. You can't be in alliance. It's final 3, guys. Or I guess you can be in a 2-person alliance. You're gonna have to screw someone over. Baden wins immunity. Who does he take to the end? Andy and Luke have a minor disagreement. Okay, lasting impact. Well, we got some. It's probably about who we want. You're not good enough to get the jury. Andy's like, you've been voted out. You're not gonna get the respect. Okay, let's see. Andy's voted out. 20% voted out. Australian Survivor Champions vs. Contenders and the 8th member of the jury. Andy. George. Andy. Travis spoken. Okay, so wow. So he's not even on the jury. Simon's not even on the jury, guys. So what? This is okay. Wow, okay. So Baden and Luke face the jury. But okay, this is insane. I'm having fun. But what? I'm still shocked about the Simon quit. Like, wow. Okay. So, okay, there's a chance it could be a tie. That would be kind of insane too. So it's Baden versus Baden Luke. Who do you think's gonna win? Put your guesses in the comments if you've made it this far. So here we go. The final swing for the winner. Let's vote. Baden. Luke. 1 vote Baden, 1 vote Luke. Luke. 2 votes Luke. Baden. We're tied. 2 votes Baden, 2 votes Luke. Luke. 3 votes Luke, 2 votes Baden. Baden. We're tied again. 3 votes Baden, 3 votes Luke. Luke. 4 votes Luke, 3 votes Baden, 1 vote left. Baden. We have a tie. So that's gonna work. There will be a fire-making competition to decide the winner. It's getting closer. Winner survival, Luke! And Luke wins the fire making challenge, and he is the winner of Australian Survivor Champions vs. Contenders 2. A historic ending to this crazy season. I had to go with the JLP voice, guys. We love JLP, guys. Wow, what a great season. Okay, let's see who voted for who here. So Abby voted for Luke, E.T. voted for Luke, Andy voted for Baden, David voted for Baden, Matt voted for Luke, Samantha voted for Baden, Sarah voted for Baden, and Sean voted for Luke. So David voted for Baden there. Okay. Wow, okay. So Simon wins fan favorite award. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense because he had a lot of idols, and that. Okay, here we are. So he's not really a pre-juror. He kind of quit in the longer run. Okay. What a season this is. What a season, guys. I really enjoyed this. I really had fun with this. Actually, I had a lot of fun with this. So, yeah. Here we are, guys. What a season. If this was an actual season, this would be insanely fun. Insanely good. But, obviously, Luke had some things about him that makes him a little bit icky, but Abby has the most votes against her the entire season. But who had the most idols? It should be here. Simon. 4 idols. He incorrectly played them 3 times. But, yeah. Here we are. So, that's kind of insane. I'm going to resimulate this. Obviously, for the start, we have to do that. But obviously, if you don't know, we do it just to see. We'll just check who wins the season, rather. So, who we got here? Oh, it's Luke and Pia. Oh, if Luke wins again. Oh, Pia wins this time. Okay. Oh, it's a fire-making challenge anyways, and Pia wins. Okay, that's kind of insane. Okay, I kind of want to do it again. Let's do it. I'm doing it a 3rd time. Is it going to be a fire-making challenge all the time? Because, that's kind of... Actually, let's see. I want to see the placements for the second one. David made it to 5? Rock draw here. Medevac there. Any weird quits or whatever. Ejected? Hannah was ejected from the game? What? Okay, actually, let's play this round of gameplay. Let's see. Or did she just get voted out? Hannah wins immunity. What the fuck? What the hell? What? This is insane! This is... What? Okay. Wow. And she's not even on the jury. You're the final 2. Imagine if that happened! Okay, I want to see this happen again. We're going to do this again. We're obviously going to resimulate again. But we're going to see... What's it? So it's Nova and Sean Hampson. Okay. And... Did it go... If it goes to fire... Sean won just by vote. Okay. Let's see the placements for this one. E.T. was the fan favorite of this one. But, yeah. Okay. 2 quits? Three quits. Andy also quit. Wow. 3-vote tiebreaker. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Rock drawn. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right, we're done with this. Anyways, that's gonna be it for Resimulating Australian Survivor Championship versus Contenders 2. I guess we're gonna do Australia versus the world next. That's what's next on the list. For the Australian Survivor ones. We're gonna do, or also just stay tuned for all the reviews and stuff. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.